You ever have a near-death experience? That may be a little bit of exaggeration what happened to me, but it was November 3rd, 2022. My job requires me to get on high and steep roofs, and so it was a three-story house. It was a 12. We put our ladder on the deck on the back because it was three-story, and so it was easier to get up, but that's also dangerous because decks can slip. Anyways, I remember having 1 foot on the ladder and 1 foot on the roof, and the ladder slipped out from under me. And the next thing I knew, I was in a hospital with a bloody pillow. So the scariest part of that whole situation is when I came to, or at least when I thought I came to, I called my wife and I thought I was informing her that I had fallen off of a roof, hit my head on a deck, and gotten a concussion. The scariest part was her telling me that this was the third time we had that conversation. And I know that's normal with a concussion, short-term memory loss, but it really freaked me out. Yeah, I was actually staying with some friends, and in South Carolina is where we were. I live in Texas, but my job was in South Carolina at the time. And I remember just laying in bed trying to decide if I wanted to try to continue working or if I was going to go home, and I was really praying about it. I had written a book. The book is about dreams. That's as far as I go with it. I think there's some pretty interesting ideas about it. It's a fictional memoir about my personal life, but also ties into dreams and other universes and all this kind of stuff. And I was very excited, still very excited about the idea. And I remember I was playing Wordle, and I'm not one that looks for signs and all that kind of stuff, but I was really praying that day. And while I was praying, trying to consider what I was going to do, a little scared about some things I was suffering with. I'd have 6 staples put in my head, and I was having a hard time concentrating, foggy. I'd get tired easily. If you've ever had a concussion, you know what I'm talking about. But I was praying, and I was playing Wordle. I was real big at that time. And the word for the day was dream. And I remember just crying because that's what my book was about. That's really what I was trying to pursue, was my personal dream, which is to be an author. And it was just like God saying, take a break from this and really go for that. And I'm still trying to do that. Ever since then, every paycheck I put a certain percentage back. I'm trying to really market it. I need about $20,000 to do what I really want to do. But I've never forgotten that, and I'm still going after my dreams, and I hope you are too.